Haras, thank you for joining me. I know you are, I believe, from Manchester, or certainly from an area around here. Just give me your sense of where we are and what you think about what happened last night, given that we are now, what, 24 hours in?
Well, Becky, I live in Manchester, Greater Manchester, you're absolutely right, and I was there yesterday and I got on a train yesterday evening at about 8 p.m. to come back down to London, and I walk past the centre. I regularly go past there when I'm there. My sons work round the corner from there, and you know, the city is devastated. The city is in shock. One of the things that did please me was the way that the community, the whole community, the wider community, the Mancunians, came together last night and actually helped each other, the way they looked after each other, the way people opened up their doors to their houses, the way that taxi firms actually gave people lifts for free. People came in from all the areas, and the way that the poem that was read out today by Longfellow, that actually nearly brought a tear to my eye, because, you know, I'm part of them, and part of me wants to be there right now. It's just that I happen to be here in London. But then there's the other part of me that is very, very sad and deeply troubled. These type of attacks, these type of jihadist attacks have become almost the new normal. It's as if we're being desensitised, and some people are starting to accept the fact that this is the way it is. Well, it shouldn't be, and it mustn't be. You know, our families, our friends, our children in this case, mustn't be subjugated to the fear of actually going out somewhere on a day-to-day basis, and then other people, in this case myself, because my children could have been there yesterday, you know, worrying about whether they're going to get home safely or not. This isn't the it mustn't be the new normal. It's not enough, and we need to do more. You know, as a community, as communities, be Muslim, non-Muslim, we've got to get out of this, you know, it's all of Islam, or it's got nothing to do with Islam. We have a problem, and there are people within our communities right now, up until now, haven't joined into this struggle. And it's a plea almost, if you like, for more people to get involved in this, because I'm heartbroken as somebody, you know, who is a Mancunian, to see this happen in my home city.
And the Greater Manchester Police Chief Constable Ian Hopkins, who clearly is from this area as well, really echoing the words that you've just said. He said, as a chief constable, but as a father, I cannot understand why someone would carry out such an unspeakable act. Can you answer that question?
I can try. I mean, as somebody who's been in this area of work now for about 14 or 15 years, I can tell you that there are people who will become radicalised. You know, if we look at the types of radicalisation, the stages of radicalisation, there are some people who will say, you know, it's all about grievances, let's fix the problems. But, you know, everybody, every single person at any given time will have a grievance. I have a grievance, and when I go back into my own bed tonight, I'll be thinking of something, and my grievance will be something totally different to perhaps yours and everybody else's. And to me, that's the single biggest, most important thing. But that's not the only thing that drives people to carry out these attacks. There are people, charismatic recruiters, who will believe and force people to believe that they have to form a part of the global jihadist movement.